This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olanireti Ololade. The major headlines. Dangote halts fuel discount scheme amid fraud allegations. Tinubu leads reign of tributes for Buhari at special FEC session. Don't accept to be Atiku's running mate, ex-ADC candidate warns Obi. Awujale's too. Ruling House kicks off selection, insists on tradition. Troops reject 13.7 million naira bribe, kill bandits in nationwide crackdown. Sports. Super Falcons are mentally, tactically ready for Zambia, says Madugu. Entertainment. Big Brother Naija Season 10 set to premiere with 150 million naira grand prize. News in detail. Dangote halts fuel discount scheme amid fraud allegations. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals has uncovered a fresh racket involving some of its affiliate marketers and strategic partners who have been diverting subsidized refined petroleum products for profits, prompting the suspension of the refinery's discounted fuel supply scheme. Investigations by the refinery revealed that certain marketers who were granted discounted products meant to ensure affordability and steady supply across retail outlets had been rerouting the loaded trucks to unregistered third-party marketers. The scheme was originally designed to support Dangote's registered affiliate marketers in achieving stable profit margins amid price competition from fuel importers, while also guaranteeing nationwide availability of the refinery's product. However, the marketers were found to be circumventing the distribution chain by allowing importing non-registered marketers to pick up products from the refinery using their authority to collect loading tickets. This allowed them to cash in on the price differential without incurring legitimate costs associated with logistics, retail station operations, or administrative compliance, making fast profit. Tinubu leads reign of tribute for Buhari at special FEC session. The event celebrating the life and times of former President Muhammadu Buhari climaxed yesterday with a torrent of tributes during an extraordinary expanded Federal Executive Council meeting. The legislature, led by Senate President Godwill Akpabio, the judiciary, the subnationals, led by Nigeria Governors Forum, Chairman Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, the children of the late leader gathered at the executive chamber of Aso Villa for eulogies. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in an emotional-laden tone, described the departed leader as a patriot who led by example. The president said, Buhari was a leader of austere honor who remained unmoved by the temptation of power, unseduced by haplos, and unafraid of the loneliness that often visits those who do what is right rather than what is popular. Before the event came to a close, the president announced the renaming of the University of Maiduguri after the late president. It will now be called the Muhammad Buhari University, MBU. Don't accept to be Atiku's running mate, ex-ADC candidate warns Obi. A former presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, Dumebi Kachiko, has warned the Labour Party 2023 standard bearer Peter Obi against succumbing to pressure to run a joint ticket with ex-Vice President Atiku Abubakar ahead of the 2027 general election. Kachiko gave the warning at a press conference held in Abuja on Thursday. The politician described any such alliance as unjust and politically immoral, especially in light of Nigeria's power rotation dynamics. It is morally right for anybody from the major party running for 2027 to be from the south. It is equitable. That is all we ask, he said. The ADC chieftain accused northern political actors of plotting to retain power in the region, despite knowing that the late former President Muhammadu Buhari, a northerner, spent 8 years in office before the current administration. Awujale's too. Ruling house kicks off selection, insists on tradition. The next Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebuland must be ready to uphold the highly revered traditions of Ijebu, the Fashegbua ruling house, which is next to produce the monarch as said. The head of the ruling house, Adedokun Ajidagba, disclosed this on Thursday during the beating of Bedu drums, a significant cultural tradition that marked the intention of the next eligible ruling house to present a candidate for the Awujales too. The ceremony was held in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. Speaking on Thursday, Ajidagba warned that whoever would succeed the late Oba Adesono must be ready to uphold the highly revered tradition of Ijebuland. To my family members, whoever is eventually selected as the next Awujale must not discard Isheshi, which we call tradition, because that is what will make the town develop. The late Awujale said the candidates must be selected according to the wishes of Ifa. He said we should use the Ifa oracle to pick the candidate, he said. Ajidagba also called on the government to stay away from interfering with the process of selecting the new monarch. As for the state government, we are appealing to them to steer clear of the process leading to the selection of the next Awujale. They should allow the natural process to run its course, he added. FG by Courtney may resume talks on Lagos Airport mega projects. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, may intervene to run a disputed multi-billion naira yet to be completed 4-star airport hotel and international conference center to by Courtney Aviation Service Limited, operators of the Muritala Mohammed Terminal 2, after a 19-year protracted legal battle. A closed-down meeting was held last Thursday between the minister, top officials of Bicotney, and the managing director of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, Olubiri Kuku, at a fan headquarters in Lagos. Sources close to the meeting revealed that the discussion centered around resolving the long-standing dispute that has kept the hotel and conference center under lock. Troops reject 13.7 million naira bribe, kill bandits in nationwide crackdown. In a sweeping offensive against criminal networks, Nigerian troops have refused a 13.7 million naira bribe from terrorists in Plateau State, killed 2 bandits in a gun battle, and arrested suspected arms carriers, including National Union of Road Transport Workers members in Borno State. The Director of Defense Media Operations Defense Headquarters, Major Marcus Kanje, disclosed this on Thursday during a press briefing in Abuja to outline recent military operations across the country from July 9 to 16, 2025. He said troops of Operation Safe Haven, while responding to a distress call about terrorist activities, intercepted a vehicle riddled with bullet holes along Jos Sango Road. He said during the encounter, 2 suspects in vehicles attempted to buy their freedom with 13 million naira, 742,000 naira. The bribe, according to him, was rejected, and weapons, ammunition, and cash were seized. Sports. Super Falcons are mentally, tactically ready for Zambia, says Madugu. Head coach Justin Madugu assured that Nigeria Super Falcons are mentally, psychologically, and tactically ready to confront Zambia's Super Queens in Friday's potentially explosive Women African Cup of Nations quarter-final encounter in Casablanca. 9-time champions Nigeria and emerging power Zambia clash at the Labi Zauli Stadium from 5 p.m. Morocco time, in a match that promises a lot of firecrackers and could have extensive ramifications for the architecture of authority of African women football. We are working on our strategies offensively and defensively, having watched Zambia play and having taken note of their strengths and weaknesses individually and collectively. We know the key players of Zambia that have been mentioned and the threats they can pose if they are given opportunities. So we have spoken to the players that they must be fully ready. There will be no room for errors. We must be alert at all times and have self-belief and confidence, and be motivated to achieve victory as we get close to the accomplishment of Mission X. Victory in today's will steer the Super Falcons closer to a 10th continental title since the Women African Cup of Nations was launched at the African Women Championship in 1998 and re-established the Nigerian girls as the team to beat anytime women Nigerian team football is mentioned on the continent. Entertainment. Big Brother Naija Season 10 set to premiere with 150 million naira grand prize. Big Brother Naija Season 10 is set to ignite screens with unprecedented entertainment with a record-breaking grand prize of 150 million naira. The executive head, General Entertainment Multi-Choice Group, Busola Tejumola, made the announcement about the upcoming season at a news conference on Wednesday in Lagos. The News Agency of Nigeria reports that the new season is scheduled to premiere over 2 nights on Saturday, July 26 and Sunday, July 27. Tejumola said that the new season, which promises 10 weeks of captivating drama, strategic gameplay, and unparalleled entertainment, would culminate in the grand finale on October 5. Tejumola said, "Today, we are not just announcing another season, we are celebrating a legacy." While the official team for Season 10 will be unveiled on the premiere night, viewers can anticipate a fresh wave of excitement. The beloved Ebuka Obi-Uchendu is returning as host, guiding viewers through every twist and turn of the season. This 10th season also has the highest prize at stake, valued at a whopping 150 million naira. Recap of the major headlines. Dangote halts fuel discount scheme amid fraud allegations. Tinubu leads roll of tributes for Buhari at special FEC session. Don't accept to be Atiku's running mate, ex-ADC candidate warns Obi. Awujale's too. Ruling House kicks off selection, insists on tradition. Troops reject 13.7 million naira bribe, kill bandits in nationwide crackdown. Sports. Super Falcons are mentally, tactically ready for Zambia, says Madugu. Entertainment. Big Brother Naija Season 10 set to premiere with 250 million naira grand prize. Follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanireti Ololade. Have a wonderful Friday. God bless Ifako.